There's a very specific deck that I've been seeing played a lot on the ladder and also being used in online tournaments to some decent success. And this might be one of the best anti-meta decks you can play in our standard format. And it does play cards like Munkidori. It's got Neutralization Zone as its A-spec. It's playing Arezu as one of its main setup supporters and also plays Carmine instead of Research. The deck's really interesting and I'm excited to show off what deck I'm talking about in today's video. So welcome back everybody to a brand new Pokemon TCG Lifestyle Current deck video. And today we're looking at what could be one of the best anti-meta decks that you can play right now. And I'm, of course, talking about Venomoth Froslass, which I've seen a lot on the ladder myself. I've heard people playing against it all over, like, the Arceus tier on the ladder, and it's also been doing good in online tournaments. In fact, it's gone a few top 8s recently. In fact, the list I'm using got top 8 in a 200-plus player online tournament piloted by Era Nova. I really like their list a lot, so I thought I would try it out in today's video. But yeah, this Venomoth Froslass deck kind of has a bit of a cult following, to be honest with you, and it doesn't seem like a bad anti-meta deck. One of the things that makes it so good is Venomoth's attack, Perplexing Powder, which for one grass does 30 damage, item locks the opponent, and also confuses their active Pokemon. So obviously the big catch is you item lock your opponent. When your opponent's item locked, their deck does not get to play at 100%. You shut off candy, ball cards, Ultra Ball, like all that stuff gets shut off, and their deck doesn't really get to function very well. Not only that, you also confuse them, which makes it even harder for them to play the game, because if they want to attack you, they have to flip a coin and flip heads to even do damage, which is really, really good. And of course, combine all that with Froslass's Freezing Shot ability to put more damage counters on the board, punish your opponent for overbenching. You have yourself a pretty good one-prize combo. The one card in this deck I like in this top 8 list was the Munkidori. I think Munkidori is kind of genius. The idea behind Munkidori is that it's a way to get extra damage on the board, and I like it a lot for that reason. It just lets you do more damage, and it also helps against Dragapult, which could be a bit of an awkward matchup for this deck. I do think confusing Dragapult and item locking them does a lot of work against them, but you are also able to heal around Phantom Dive with a Munkidori on the board, which is why I like having the Munkidori. I kind of want to play 2, but I really like the addition of Munkidori in this top 8 list. I think it makes a lot of sense where the format is right now. And as an anti-meta deck, it's not bad. I mean, item lock is really strong right now. Just shutting off your opponent from being able to play most of the cards in their deck is pretty powerful. A lot of the time, the opponent has to work really hard or draw the absolute stone-cold nuts to even get out of the item lock. And with the amount of pressure you can put on with Froslass and Venomoth, you have yourself a pretty nasty anti-meta deck right now within our current standard format. And like, there's a reason why it's been getting top 8 in tournaments and why it's pretty popular on the ladder, maybe even more popular after this video, but you know, I'm just saying. But anyways, before we end the video, shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. Of course, if you're going to get any Pokemon TCG live pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. Card Cavern's codes line for the cheapest. So if you're looking for any set, like the main set Stellar Crown or an older set to get some extra cards on your account to get credits, so you can build up your account with credits. Get them at Card Cavern. You get anything at Card Cavern at the checkout. Use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your purchase. Help the channel. Help yourself out. End up our Card Cavern. Shout out Card Cavern. Check them out. Use code LDF. Link down below. And also shout out to the second sponsor on the channel, TC Evolutions. If you want to use any of TC Evolutions product, I highly recommend trying them out. You can check out their website down below. They sell stuff like dice, damage counters, ability use markers, some very useful product that will surely help you play games and be able to keep track of stuff that you're doing within each match. You get anything at TC Evolutions at the checkout. Use my discount code LDF to get yourself a discount at the checkout. And also, you can support the channel by using my discount code. So here is the list we're playing in today's video. Venomoth Froslass. And this is the exact top 8 list. I really like it a lot. There's a lot of interesting inclusions in the deck, like the supporter lineup, for example. We got 3 Iono, 3 Irida, 4 Carmine, 3 Arezu, 2 Colress, 1 Roxanne. Each supporter does have its own merit in the deck. For example, Arezu gets you 3 Stage 1 Pokemon that are not rule boxes, or, well, 3 evolutions in general, actually. So you can use this to get Froslasses and Venomoths. And actually, this kind of makes up for not playing Hyper Aroma as the A-spec in the deck, because this is basically a Hyper Aroma. And then, of course, there's also Carmine. I think Carmine's just here as like a discard card. Also, if you go first, you want to try to item lock, because if you go first this deck, you have the potential to get turn 2 Venomoth and item lock immediately. Like, if you're playing against Charizard, you want to item lock them before they evolve into Charizard. Or even if they do, you're confusing and hitting for weakness. It's still nice just immediately lock them out of the game. And then, of course, Iono and Roxanne are good hand disruption cards. Hand disruption plus item lock is also pretty dirty. And then Irida is a great card because it's a support card that gets you your Snowrunts, your Froslasses, and stuff. Colress Tenacity is interesting to find supporters, or to find energy, sorry, but also to find stadium. So, as you'll notice, the A-spec of choice in the deck is that Neutralization Zone, which, when it's in play, non-rulebox Pokemon cannot be damaged by EXs or V Pokemon. This means that you are not only item locking your opponent, but you're also making it so that they cannot attack any of your Pokemon with the rule boxes. A lot of the time, if you can slam this down with like a Roxanne or an Iono or just item lock in general, the opponent might not be able to do anything for a couple of turns because they can't get rid of the stadium and their deck can't function under item lock. They're going to have a hard time getting rid of this neutralization zone, making it a really good way to win a game at the end of the match, especially if the opponent's deck is built around just 2 prizers mostly, like Raging Bolt, for example, Regidrago, just stuff like that, where they're going to struggle into the item lock spam, and they're going to have a hard time getting around in the neutralization zone. I really like the list a lot. 3 Night Stretchers, really nice to get your stuff back. 4 Poffin is set up. Like, there's a lot of things in this deck, but it's a very interesting archetype, and I think it's a great anti-meta deck that you should definitely try out right now. And let's go show off the deck and see if we can get some cool wins and show off what the deck's all about. Okay, I think we hit Klawf, and I actually think this matchup is pretty good. Yeah, we set up our board a little bit. I think we're chilling. With this deck, we do have the ability to put a bunch of Froslass in play. Their Brute Bonnet is going to take a bunch of damage. So there's some interesting strats we can do. We have that Carmine in our opening hand here. We can play it. We are losing Counter Catcher. I low-key kind of want to keep Counter Catcher in this matchup, because we could trap their Brute Bonnet, but it's not happening right now. But what do they got? There's Ultra Ball. All right, they're playing the game. I was like, oh, maybe they're not playing the game, but no, they are indeed. And I imagine they're playing Klawf, right? I see the Electrodes, probably Klawf, so... yeah, it should be fine. Klawf getting confused could be annoying for them, too. We'll see what happens. They get rid of a Town Store and a Glasses. Getting that Brute Bonnet. There it is. There's the Brute Bonnet. But yeah, we can trap it if we can, and then we can also get damage on it through our thing. Can they donk me this turn, actually, with Pekarunt? Maybe? Was it correct to bench 2 Snorunt? What if they donk me with Pekarunt? Okay, they don't have the Pekarunt play. All right. I mean, 3 cards. It was unlikely. All right, what do we top deck here? Another Carmine. Looks like we're Carmining today. All right. All right, not bad. Pretty good Carmine, actually. We can get double Venonat down. We can collect, or we can retreat into Munkidori. I like retreating, because I want to protect my Froslass. Because we can get 2 Froslass out next turn. So I kind of want to keep the Snorunt in play. We don't have an energy for next turn. This hand would be a little bit better if we had an energy card. But we have the Froslass. We got the Arezu. Could do a few things. Should be okay. I don't know. Should be fine, though. Could have kept that last hand and kept the Counter Catcher. Counter Catcher and Brute Bonnet, and then, like, sticking in the active could be a devious strat, but this works too. My opponent can knock me out, because they could do 110 damage with the poison from the Brute Bonnet, but yeah, I don't mind losing Munkidori here. I don't even know if we're going to need Munkidori in this matchup, to be honest with you. I mean, yeah, it's probably good, but we probably don't need it right now. They're going to need Secret Box and Rescue Board. Interesting. They get rid of a bunch of items and a Colress Tenacity. For what, though? What are they grabbing with this? Are they playing Perilous Jungle? They could be. Let's see what they're grabbing. Can try to win the Stadium or Neutralization Zone. Not that it's going to do anything in this matchup, because they're playing, like, 1-prize attackers, but getting rid of the jungle could be good. Because I assume they're going to Secret Box for, like, a Perilous Jungle or something if they're playing that. Curious to see what they're grabbing with the Secret Box. Do they even have a supporter card for next turn? They can grab it off the Secret Box, like a Researcher and Iono. Getting an Iono isn't terrible, because this hand isn't... outside of the Venomoth and the Froslass plays we can make, we don't have much else. And yeah, they're grabbing an Iono. See, I'm okay with getting Iono'd here, because my hand is not fantastic for next turn. I don't really have much going on in the hand. So, it wouldn't be terrible. I also wouldn't mind them going in a Klawf here, because the Electrode... the Klawf is... not only is it weak to grass, but it also can get, like, confused and stuck very easily in the active. But it looks like they're KOing the Electrode, judging from the Poison Brute Bonnet play. So yeah, we know they have an Iono in hand, so we might be chill just to, like, sacrifice Venonat. And then go from there. We'll see if we can top deck a good card here. Like, if we draw an energy, we're chilling. We can immediately confuse them if we draw an energy. Drew an Iono. Ooh. Interesting. Do I play that now, or do I set my board up a little bit? We know they have an Iono in their hand. What did they Secret Box for again exactly? Let me see. They grabbed Iono, Binding Mochi, Nest Ball, Town Store. So we know they have a Town Store and an Iono in their hand and a okay. So, kind of down to Arezu. Sure. And then we'll just Iono them next turn. I think this is fine. We can get the Froslass out. Get the Venomoth in play. And they might not Iono me if I'm not doing anything. Like, if I just pass, they might not play the Iono. That's my logic. So let's get some damage on the board with Froslass. I want to get more into play. We'll see what they have in their hand outside of the Town Store and the Iono. They have one other card plus top deck. But to find out what it is, we will see. Because if they have to Iono me, I'm fine with that. Maybe could have played the Super Rod. I'm going to wait to play it, though. Because if my opponent holds off in the Iono, we can play the Rod next turn and get back the Venomoth and stuff. And then we'll just go from there. So that's why I'm not playing the Super Rod. Because there's a good chance they don't even Iono me here. Because like they're like, oh, he has nothing in his hand. Okay, I'm not going to play the Iono, obviously. Or never mind, they're going to Iono me anyways. See, it's a win-win. Because we had an Iono, it was a win-win. But we'll see what we got. It's alright. Bunch of energy, though. I need to get another Venonat down. See what the... Do I Pokégear first? Yeah, I might Pokégear first. Okay, Carmine gets discarded. Sure. Maybe we do want to get Munkidori back out. I don't know if we're going to get to use Munkidori in this matchup, though. So I'm not sure it's really going to come up. Can shuffle the deck with Town Store. I wouldn't mind playing an Iono of my own. There's Rescue Board. Okay, it's kind of annoying. They can board the Electrode to retreat it if I confuse them. Kind of sucks. Is what it is. It's fine. Still winnable. Froslass is doing its job. We did prize a bunch of Snorunt, so... Or Froslass, I mean, so we can't get as much damage on the board as I would like with Froslass. If I had like 3 in play, we'd be chilling. So maybe we do want to try to get Munkidori back into play, actually. Okay, what's our top deck? Perfect. The Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Let's get more Venonats, I guess. Yeah, we have Jamming Tower's not bad. Yeah, maybe we try to get Iono here. Off this Pokégear. Nice. Can also... Let's play this real quick. Let me just have one more look at my deck. Alright, cool. Then we'll bump the Stadium. We have to play Neutralization Zone, but it really doesn't matter in this matchup, to be honest, because like my opponent has a bunch of Klawf, so the Stadium's kind of pointless. It's anything, just get rid of the Town Store. Iono. And let's see what we got. Nice. Another Venomoth energy, another Snorunt. We're not getting a prize here, though, but we are confusing the Electrode. We're forcing them to retreat. And we're putting more damage on the board. I really want to get Froslass off the prizes, though, soon, so I can start doing some stuff. We can Roxanne next turn, actually, which is, I think, going to be the play. If they don't Iono, we can go Roxanne Venomoth. Seems pretty good, actually. I like that. Gotta find Super Rod soon, though. I don't know. If we draw, like, an Irida, it might be better to play Rod. I don't know. We'll see. I need to get Rod. I need to get my Venomoth back. This is our last Venomoth we have in the deck, currently. So they can retreat... into Klawf. They can Klawf knock me out. We'll see where the rest goes from there. They are item locked, so they're limited to what they can play. Not sure what else is in their list, though. They don't get rid of the Neutralization Zone either. Could be pretty good, because the Electrode, like, if we can kill the Klawf, the Electrode can't knock me out, right? Because it can't attack me. There is some benefit to that, actually. Wait. They're poisoning me. Do they... That was a misplay. My opponent probably wanted to poison the Klawf. Oh, they're going for the attack. They can't even damage me anyway. Why would they do that? Wait, what? Okay, that was a bit of a misplay on my opponent's end for sure. They should not have done that. Because they're not knocking me out. They can't even attack me because this thing's in play. I don't know why they did that. That was weird. They should have retreated in the Klawf. Strange. Okay. Still can't kill Electrode currently. See if we can draw like an Irida so I can play Rod. Nope. Another Grass. Alright, we'll get Venomoth number 2 down. Pretty sure there's, like, no state. I'm not even going to bother playing the Arezu. I'm just going to Perplexing Powder. My opponent can obviously take their misplay back, but I don't know why they did that. That was very strange. Because even if they flip heads on Confusion, they can't damage me anyways because of the Neutralization Zone. I don't know why they attacked with Electrode. Yeah, they could have retreated, right? Unfortunately, they have 40 HP left. They actually can still use Rescue Board, which is kind of funny. The Rescue Board wouldn't work if they had 30 HP remaining, but because they have 40 HP left, they can still Rescue Board, which is honestly kind of sad. They can take their misplay back. Or not, they just pass. Or maybe they don't want to attack with Klawf because they don't want to get confused. Maybe that's a bit fair, actually. But now we're just like, we're still piling up a ton of damage on the board. So I guess maybe they're just trying to play a little bit slower. which makes sense, but, I mean, I'm fine with this. We were chilling. There's Irida. Means we can get Rod. I wouldn't mind maybe trying to get Munkidori out, so let's play the Rod and get back these three. And then attach that there. Perplexing Powder. We're KOing the Electrode. We're also now taking 2 prizes, which can get us closer to Froslass in the prizes. Let's go 1 and 3. 1 and 3 I trust. Nope. No Froslass. I want to get a 3rd one out so we can start getting closer to KOing this Brute Bonnet. Okay, well, because my opponent played very passive, they go Knockout with Klawf here. I just go Roxanne, Shrink their hand. Yeah, I don't know. I think my opponent could be cooked. They might struggle to find Klawf, too. Again, they can't play any items. Their Trekking Shoes, Nest Balls, Ultra Balls, all shut off. That Night Stretcher in their hand, shut off. Their hand just could be bricky, to be honest with you. We can Roxanne them. Let's go Roxanne next turn. Yep, there it is, the knockout. But yeah, now we can hit him with a big Roxanne here. And this could just be GG's, to be honest with you. If the Roxanne, like, sticks. Also, if we get Munkidori, we can also start putting even more pressure on the board. But that Brute Bonnet is getting super close to dying. Even with only 2 lasts in play, it's getting there. It's actually, yeah, it's going to get knocked out going back into my opponent's turn, which is pretty good. Oof. If only that was a Munkidori. All right, Roxanne. See if we can draw what we want off this. Nah, not really. I'll take the Rod, though. We can put back another Venomoth line in the deck, just in case. And Perplexing Powder. We're not knocking them out. We are hitting for weakness, but now they're confused. And the Brute Bonnet is getting knocked out by Froslass. So, they're item locked. They have a 2-card hand. They lost their Brute Bonnet. This Klawf is confused. My opponent might be cooked, man. They might be cooked. This might be it. All right, let's see if we find that 3rd Froslass now. Not that we really need it right now, but you never know. Yeah, we didn't find it. Okay, whatever. All right, they might be cooked, folks. I don't know if they got anything they can do. They can flip heads and knock me out, but no, they still found a Klawf. But once we knock out this Klawf, I mean, what are they going to do? They don't even flip heads. Wow. So they're actually going to get knocked out here by Confusion, which is pretty funny. Or by Poison, sorry, not Confusion. Yo, they can't even do Pheasantipity now if they were to top deck that. That's pretty crazy, because the Confusion, or the Poison knockout. Yeah, and there's the scoop. There it is, yeah. My opponent might have played a little bit too passive there, but, I mean, when you're staring at all those Venomoth, and that Klawf is weak to grass and has a fat retreat cost, I mean, what are you going to do? Okay, we might have hit either Palkia or a Greninja deck. Okay, it's a Greninja deck. Well, unfortunately, oh, they're playing Munkidori. That's annoying. That's actually pretty bad. That's like a pretty good card against my deck. I kind of like holding the hand, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm kind of down to hold. Sure. Down to hold. Because we have Froslass and Venomoth. Now, unfortunately, my opponent probably has the double candy here. I mean, yeah, just... We didn't go first against the Stage 2 deck. Kind of is what it is. Nothing I can do about that. Research. Oh, they're playing Froslass, too. Okay. Interesting. Well, hopefully they don't research into Candy Pidgeot, Candy Greninja. Also, if they don't get them out, we're immediately going to item lock them. Rodon, do they have Force Seal? What's Pro cooking? Dark Energy? That's annoying. So the Munkidori is a little annoying because, like, it resets a lot of the damage I do. This actually kind of makes a difference. I need to get my Munkidori in play, to be honest with you, so I can go after their Munkidori. I wonder if I even bother going Froslass. Because, like, well, no, I have to. Yeah, I don't know. That Manaphy Munkidori is also not great for us, to be honest with you. You're, like, playing a hybrid Greninja deck. But we can item lock. Thankfully, they didn't get a stage 2 out, so it's not so bad. So we can go Venomoth, Froslass. See if we can get off this. Any good cards to play? Iono seems okay. Yeah, I'm down to Iono. Keep the Carmine and the Night Stretcher, sure. Just play the Iono. Get rid of their hand. See what we got. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, what am I getting my Munkidori now? So let's start off with Heavy Ball. Grab Venonat. Jamming Tower would be good to have, but I'm surprised, unfortunately. I'll play this. And then we'll Perplexing Powder. Okay. Yeah, why don't you try to see if I can get my Munkidori soon so I can reflect the damage they're doing to me. Because I would prefer to KO their Munkidori if I can. But yeah, they're item locked, so they cannot play rare candy. So the point is they cannot get Greninja. They can get Frogadier down, which is a little scary. I also need to leave bench room for Manaphy. I don't know. Maybe I should have kept the Buddy Poffin, to be honest with you. I don't know. See what they got. Another Professor's Research. Wow. Okay, that's fine. See if they can find Frogadier. Yeah, the Adrenaline Brain's annoying. They can just keep reflecting the damage off. It's not great, actually. This is kind of bad. This thing needs to go. We need to get that thing out of here. All right. See what we draw. We're going to play the Arezu. I want to find my Munkidori, like I said. Yo, let's go! The boy pulled up. Sick. That's so good. Because now we can start to Munkidori their Munkidori. Which is really good. Get that down. Get that down. Get that down. Mint. We can knock out the active too. I don't want to give them Fez. I'm down to just stock all the damage on that thing. I want to kill that Munkidori as fast as possible. Because once it's dead, they can't get it back with Rod or Night Stretcher because they're item locked. So let's do that, sure. This puts more pressure on my opponent to evolve that thing. Or to do something about it. They can keep healing 30 off it, but we have our Munkidori plus double Froslass. Like, we're piling up more damage than they're removing is basically what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, they got to do something about it. Now, they do have a massive hand, so they can do a lot this turn, I imagine. But can they do enough to stop me? The question is, do they have a Frogadier? Arvin? I can get him Forest Seal. Yeah, pricing Jamming Tower kind of sucks. Would have been good to have Jamming Tower. But that Munkidori top deck was kind of gas. The only problem is we don't really have much else in the hand apart from Roxanne, which unfortunately we cannot use her at the moment. See what my opponent does with this Arvin. They can't get any... They have to get a Forest Seal, but it could be prized. Unfair Stamp. Okay. I'm fine with getting stamped, maybe. I don't know. Could be bad, actually. They're getting closer to Greninja, which is a problem. But we'll see what happens. See what they do. They're playing the Forest. They have to get Frogadier here. If they don't get Frogadier, they're trolling. They're down a Greninja EX, though. Maybe we could try to Iono, if we can draw an Iono here. See what they do. If this doesn't get Frogadier, they're trolling, surely. They could be playing TM Evo, actually, too. That'd be... Well, I don't think they're going to put a Froslass in play. I don't see a good use for them having Froslass, because there's already Froslass in play on my side of the board. All right, is this getting the Frog? I imagine they're getting Frogadier, unless it's prize, which is best case scenario. But they might also be playing 2 Frogs. Not 1, but 2. Because they still have to do their Monkey. Let's see how their turn plays out. Not much I can do about the agency, though, because like Roxanne. Ooh, they're retreating. Probably into Pidgey or Snorunt, I would imagine. One of those two. No, they give me the Rotom. They're going to try to Penny or Turo it, probably. Okay, sure. Or are they putting the 30 damage? Wherever they put the 30 damage, I'll just move it off with Monkey. They're going on my Monkey. All right, that's fine. But even if Monkey dies, I can always Night Stretcher it back. It's all good. And no Frogadier, so we don't have to worry about Greninja for the time being. That's good. All right, what's our top deck? I'm also going to not attach energy in case they try to boss all of Froslass to break item lock. So I'm going to hold on to the energy for a turn. Ooh, nice. It's pretty good. I think I'll save that, though, for now. We will Adrenabrain to that. And yeah, their Munkidori is going to get knocked out here. So yeah, seems good. I think they're going to stamp me. Maybe I should have played the Neutralization Zone. I don't know what stadium they play, though. I think it's better to hold off for a turn, but you never know. The best part is their Munkidori is now dead, so they no longer have their Munkidori in play, which makes me feel pretty happy. Because now all this damage I'm putting on the board is going to be a little bit more... it's going to stick. It's another Snorunt. Not the greatest prize. We may get Stamp. Can they play Stamp, actually, through Froslass' ability? I don't think they can, because it was during Pokemon Checkup. Yeah, I don't think they can actually play that. Yeah, I don't think they can Stamp me this turn. I think we're safe. We can even knock out Rotom here, I think, right? Yeah, we can kill the Rotom. 50, 80, yeah, Rotom gets knocked out. And they scoop it up, let's go. There it is, baby, the dub. I mean, yeah, seems pretty good. Get over their Munkidori, hit him with the lock, and they ain't doing anything about it. All right, so Teal Mask Ogerpon. We'll find out what this is. We do have the Lads. This is an interesting hand. I want to play the Earthen Vessel, but I don't know what we're even playing against. I think we should be safe to discard Jamming Tower. I don't think we're against a matchup where the Jamming Tower is going to be that relevant. I want to get energy down this turn. We could hit an Arezu off of the Pokégear. So we'll attach the Venonat on the bench because my opponent could still turn 1 attack me. I still don't know what I'm even playing against, right? Could be Raging Bull, which is, I think, this one of this deck's best matchups. It could be Regidrago, which is fine. It's probably not a bad matchup either if you don't prize Manaphy. So we'll see what happens. They have an 8-card hand. Anything else revealing about their deck? Let's see. No, they just pass. They have nothing going on. So, yeah, Arezu would be nice to get off this. Did not get her. We got Irida, though. Wait, Irida? Yeah, I don't know if I want Irida. Can't do much with Colress. Could just Carmine, to be honest. Yeah, I'm down to Carmine. They didn't do much with their hand, so I don't really want to Iono them. So I'm just down to Carmine. Perfect. Is it perfect, though? Yeah, this hand's fine, I guess. Like, okay. Poffin. No, just Perplexing Powder them. Yeah, I don't know what I'm even playing against, so I don't know. I didn't want to Iono them. They didn't really do much with their hand, so giving them 6 new cards feels a little bad. So I'm down to just hit them with the old Perplexing Powder here and see how far it takes us. We get more Froslass out next turn. We just need to get another Venomoth down, which we don't have access to at the moment. Or Venonat, I mean. Yeah, Venonat, not Venomoth. Teal Dance. So I don't know if this is Drago or Raging Bolt. Because if it's Drago, you know, I do need Manaphy, but I want to bench Manaphy right away because it can get knocked out. Honestly, you know what? Maybe we don't even bench Manaphy against Regidrago because we don't really care if they go for Kyurem. If they go Kyurem me, I mean, it's bad, but I don't know. Because, like, we're going to have all these Froslass in play, right? So I don't know. Fez coming down. Still don't know what this is. I still have no information as to what I'm playing against. Boss. Okay, they're going after my last. Sure. I'm actually stuck in the active, so they're going to get items if they don't knock me out, which they don't. So, unfortunately, we're stuck in the active for another turn. Unless I draw an energy. If we draw an energy card, we can move Froslass, but currently we don't have an energy. But let's see what our top deck is. What do you got for me? That's an energy card. Perfect. Now, it feels bad if they're playing Regidrago, but it's fine. Do I ever grab Neutralization Zone? I'm going to put it in my hand anyways. They know I play it, so it's like I'm kind of revealing it, but whatever. Well, if they're not doing anything, I'm actually kind of down just to slam that down. Whatever. I think it's fine. They know the deck by 2 cards. Revealing it is a little annoying, but like it's probably fine. Like if they have nothing going on in their hand, this is like perfectly fine. Because then they literally can't attack me. If they're playing Raging Bolt with no Pokestop in their hand here, they're going to be able to do nothing this turn unless they can find Sandy Shock. So we'll see what they're cooking. Oh, they're playing Hydrapple. Oh. Okay, so that's fine. They can't candy their Hydrapples out. Now, they could be playing Diplin. That's fine, though. And they flip Tails on Confusion. Yikes. So this guy's dead. It's going to get knocked out by Venomoth. Yeah, they have just enough HP where they actually get access to Pheasantipity. That's fine. We're going to have to let them flip the script. Not bad. All right, I'm still going to play the Arezu, though. I'll grab these 2 for now. Just want to get more Froslass out. Set my board up a little bit more. And then we'll Carmine next turn, obviously. Yeah, we do have to knock them out, but again, we can't let them play items. We can't let them get access to Hydrapple. All right, let's see what our prizes are. 1 and 2, or 1 and 3, sorry. Double Venomoth, or Venonat. Not bad. I'll take it. We do need another Venonat on the bench, so I'll take it. We'll see what they're able to do here. Because, like, I guess they could attack with this guy, but it's 20 damage. This is not enough. They might be cooked. I mean, this is what makes this deck such a good, like, anti-meta deck. Some decks are, like, very reliant on these, like, abilities and also rare candy. And this is just an opportunity where our deck just kind of just beats my opponent's deck because my opponent's deck doesn't really get to play the game. They do have Flip the Script, like I said, but with 3 Froslass in play and the Neutralization Zone still in play, which I imagine they're probably playing in Area 0. Ooh, and they're not even playing the Diplin would do the wave. This one doesn't really do anything. Yeah, that's good. But they're getting closer to Hydrapple. But Hydrapple also has a 3 retreat cost, which is pretty bad. Now, to be fair, it does have the ability to heal itself, which kind of gets a little messy, but even then, it's fine. Yeah, we're probably just chilling. To be honest with you, we're probably just big chilling here. Tempted to hold the hand, but I think we get Carmine it all the time. And never mind, they're going to Iono me anyways. So I wanted to keep the Venonat, but we're getting Iono'd. Let's see if we can find anything relevant off the Iono. Another Carmine. Poffin's pretty good, too. I don't think we need Munkidori in this matchup, so... I mean, we could get Munkidori down, but it's not really that important, I don't think. Alright, let's see what we're able to do. We're putting a lot of damage on the board. 3 Froslass in play is diabolical. So, it's all good. Fez is getting close to getting knocked out, too. They still need to get rid of the stadium, too. My opponent has yet to get rid of the neutralization zone. So, even if they get Hydrapple here, they're still not knocking out my Venomoth, which is good. Got Rod. We can wait to play that, I guess. And then we'll just Perplexing Powder for 30. It's technically 60 damage with 3 Froslass. Pretty good stuff. In fact, this Pheasantipity is getting close to getting knocked out by Froslass. It's going to have his 170 HP left, so... It's going to have just enough HP to survive going back into my turn, which would have been pretty good if we knocked it out going back into my opponent's turn. But this is just like a diabolical amount of damage we're putting on the board right now. Okay, that's... Sure. They had a penny, of course. They still can't attack me, though. So, it's fine. They still can't attack my Venomoth because of the stadium. They need a stadium, too. They need to get a stadium here. Alright, they found it. Yikes. They actually got the stadium. Alrighty then. There it is. Okay. It's fine with me. See if we can find anything good off the Pokégear. I think I gear before Rod, right? Yeah. Technically, it's better to do that. We're still getting damage on the board. To be honest, at this point, all we have to do is knock out the 2 Ogerpons, which I think we can kind of get to the point where we can do that. Because, like, they can get Hydrapple out with its ability, and the ability is annoying because they can heal, but as long as I'm chaining stuff, it's fine. Ooh, we got the Iono. Okay, maybe we just play Iono then, to be honest with you. Maybe playing the Iono is fine. Yeah, it might be the play. Just play the Iono. I mean, yeah, it should be okay. Just refresh your hand. Okay. Earthen Vessel, thin a little bit. Attach Perplexing Powder. Yeah, and this Ogerpon is going to be taking even more damage. Like I said, this thing is getting close to getting knocked out. I highly doubt they're playing 2 pennies. That'd be a little silly. So, like, even if we're not attacking, like, eventually these things just get knocked out by the Froslass damage, too. Even if they get a Hydrapple, they get energy out with their ability, but they're item locked, don't forget. So, we'll see what happens. Another Ogerpon, sure. There's Boss. Ooh, what are they going after? Froslass? Are they trying to stall, or are they going to try to knock it out? I mean, I would prefer to have 3 in play, obviously. Let's see. Ooh, and they flip tails anyways. Let's go. Now this thing's going to get knocked out, going back into my turn, which is pretty good. So that was kind of risky of them to do that. I guess it would have paid off, because then they wouldn't have been knocked out, because they would have taken out one of my Froslass, but now they're punished for it. It's pretty good, man. We have the energy in hand, plus we get to retreat, and we get 2 prizes. We get 3 new cards to find more useful stuff. It's pretty good. Yep, mint. They're down 2 boss, so they're down a decent amount of supporters. I don't know what their ace spec is, so that's the only problem. Okay, attach, retreat. I think I just play the Rod. Just get back the energy in the deck. Play the Irida. Grab these 2. Look at Iono. They've played 1. Yeah, I should probably get another Venomoth out just in case. You can probably get rid of Roxanne. I don't really think I'm going to use her at the moment. Carmine's just more important. You make sure we get at least another one down. All right. Hit him with the Venomoth. But like I said, that Ogerpon is getting very close to being KO'd. Now, I don't know if they're playing 2 different stadiums. One thing they technically can do is fill their board up, bump the stadium, and then discard the heavily damaged Ogerpon because of the stadium removal. But I don't think they can do that, especially under item lock, and I doubt they're even playing a second stadium. They're probably just playing Area 0. So I think they're cooked, unless they have 2 pennies, which I highly doubt they're playing 2 pennies. And in fact, we just have game next turn on that Ogerpon, unless they are able to get Hydrapple out. And all those items were unplayable, Lamau. Are they finally going to get a Hydrapple here? Because they need to get Hydrapple into play ASAP to heal this Ogerpon. Because literally, I just win. If they do not get a Hydrapple here and heal that Ogerpon, we just win the game with Froslass's ability. They have to get Hydrapple energy here off this research. Because, yeah, that Ogerpon is going to get knocked out by the 3 Froslass. Let's see what they got. Nope, that's game. Let's go. We win. Yeah, cool stuff, cool stuff. I didn't know what I was playing against at the start of the game, but Hydrapple was pretty solid. I mean, they struggled. They never even saw a Hydrapple the entire game. To be fair, all of their Pokemon Search cards were, you know, unplayable. All the bug catching sets, the Ultra Balls, they're really were just relying on draw cards and Ogerpon's ability, which isn't bad. But unfortunately for my opponent, it was not enough to get them over there, and we were able to just run them over. Also, having 3 Froslass in play when their deck relies heavily on abilities to, like, function is pretty good. All right, we're up against Klawf again. Okay, apparently everyone's playing Klawf today. That's very cool. Sure. I did only get 1 Venonat down. I guess I could have went for Carmine. Ooh, yeah, I should have Pokegeared for... I kind of forgot we could have got Carmine, actually. So I should have tried to get Carmine with that. Yikes. Kind of forgot about Carmine. Should have got Carmine, yeah. Oops. That's fine. Can they even attack? I don't know. Probably. It's not great. Boss? Maybe not. That's good. Going after my monkey. That means they probably don't have it. Okay, sure. Yeah, I should try to get Carmine. Because I also don't want to Iono them either, though. Because, like, if they're not doing much, yeah, Iono's kind of pointless. This guy's weak to grass. No, it's weak to fighting. Really wants me to play Iono. Yeah, look at that. We would have got Carmine. Should have went for Carmine. Alright, we'll play the Carmine. Losing a couple Ionos not great, but it's fine, and we don't really get much. Not good. Might just leave the monkey in the active here. Could go for the Venomoth here. No, I'll just pass. To be fair, they can't really kill Munkidori right now anyways, so... And then we can actually retreat it and keep the Dark Energy for what it's worth. I'm not sure how relevant Munkidori is in this matchup, but I'm gonna keep it around. Oh, no, they have a switch. It looks like they're attacking, but they can't knock me out. No, they have a research. They can try to go... They have to unhinge Scissors. They need to get Brute Bonnet and Booster off these 7 cards to knock out my Munkidori. We also resist fighting. So, Boiled Press only does 50. Well, it's 80 with the poison. It's not knocking me out, obviously. Conkeldurr. Oh, that's what they're playing. Okay, they're playing Conkeldurr. That's fine. And they don't have the knockout. Nice. Cool beans. That's good. We are burned. Taking a bit of damage. We can retreat in a Venomoth. I actually don't even want to put a... it's probably fine to put a Froslass down. So it's a Arezu. Grab all these. Retreat Munkidori. Can I knock out the Klawf this turn? We're doing 60... Because we can retreat Munkidori and then use it. Do we ever need Temple of Sinnoh? No, I think we can do this. We'll thin out the deck. Grab another Froslass. We can Munkidori some of the damage off. Yeah, we'll hit this. They're also burned too, right? So they're going to take damage. That's fine. Oh, it's Perplexing Powder. We are in top deck mode. Kind of sucks, but no, it's fine. We're taking this knockout. They're going to get knocked out by the burn, so they can't use Pheasantipity or anything. Yeah, that seems fine. We'll take the knockout. Get some damage on the board here with Froslass. We can start using Munkidori. Yeah, this is fine. We are going to need an energy, though, but they also might just not even have a knockout this turn. There's a Night Stretcher, which does, indeed, grant me an energy for next turn, if they can knock me out. They still need DTE Brute Bonnet Booster Capsule. They're under item lock. Can they do it? They have an Arven, but they can't play Nest Ball, so they have to have Brute Bonnet in the hand. They can't Nest Ball for the thing. Klawf's also very thick, which is a bit of an issue my opponent is facing. It's also weak to grass. There's a lot of awkward Pokemon they go into. There's Fez, but they can't Fez because of the burn, right? Pretty sure Fez doesn't work because of the burn damage. Ooh, I don't think they realize that. Ooh, it might be pretty big. Let's see. Yeah, I think they just realized, oh, I can't Fez because of the burn damage that knocked us out. It's pretty funny. Nope. Okay, nice. See what we get going here. Probably Night Stretcher for the energy. Or we can hold the Night Stretcher, actually, too. Just in case. Because we might draw something here. They also could trap a Venomoth with another boss or something and then stall it for a turn. So let's Munkidori. Can knock out Pekkarunt. Yeah, I'm down. Takes away their pivot. Then we can just Perplexing Powder for 60. Now they're confused, too. Yeah, seems fine. Take a prize this turn. Seems good to me. Because I need to find more stuff, right? So taking the prize seems better than just setting up Klawf to be KO'd. We can knock out... yeah, we're probably going to have to give them Fez next turn, but we're also taking out their Klawf. And it's not like they can put Rare Candy Conkeldurr into play anyways. So Yeah, it's fine. We'll just take out the Peckrunt, take a prize. Got another Night Stretcher, which is good. And they're going for the attack, and they flip heads. Actually, funny enough, if they flip tails, we would have killed them with Munkidori. But, yeah, that's fine. The confusion is actually... Okay, never mind. Okay, wait, that's diabolical. What? Yo, that's actually pretty funny. Yo, I forgot that they're confused, so technically Unhinged Scissors is activated. I just always assumed it was poison. Okay, I'm trolling. That's pretty good, then, for my opponent. But they not really got much going on in the hand. It's fine. Drew Irida. Perfect. Let's get Poffin. Let me just make sure we got more Moth. Yeah, cool, cool. Let's grab Venonat Poffin. And I'll just Poffin out the Venonat. Get that down. Night Stretcher for the Grass Energy. And we are going to take a KO. They're going to get access to Fez, but it should be fine. I think I'll just put damage on the Fezidipity. Bench that, sure. And Perplexing Powder for the knockout. So even if they get Flip the Script, it's not really going to do much for them. So it should be okay if they get Flip the Script. Because they can't play Rare Candy Conkeldurr, right? There's a Jamming Tower in play. They can't even really use... like, any tools or anything. So it should be fine. I'm very much expecting them to whiff a knockout this turn. It is very much not happening. Unless they're playing Grand Tree as the A-Spec, which could technically get them into the Conkeldurr. But then they also need to be affected by a special condition. It's pretty funny. I forgot that if Klawf is confused, it actually can still attack and use its attack. Because I always just assumed it was poison, right? Because you always poison the Klawf. You never confuse the Klawf to try to attack. So that's kind of funny. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, they got nothing going on. Cool, cool. I don't think I need to play the third Froslass. I can't win this turn, can I? No, I can't. There's not really a point of going third Froslass. Because I also don't want to lose my Munkidori. So let's put all the damage on that. And yeah, there's a Scoop. I figured they would concede. I mean, they're item locked. They can't really do much. Like, there's 2 Pokemon to play. I can knock out in like 2 turns. They're kind of on a timer. Yeah, there's nothing they can do. And there you have it, folks. That is Venomoth Froslass in action. Definitely a pretty strong anti-meta deck right now. And I'm hearing a lot of people are playing against this deck on the ladder, and it's been getting top 8 placements in online tournaments over the past week or so. So the deck has been doing some decent numbers right now in the format. It's really not a bad anti-meta deck. Item lock is really strong right now, and of course the ability to confuse your opponent's actives is also pretty dirty, especially when you're playing against Pokemon that specifically have big retreats or really do not like to be confused. And I think the Munkidori is a really nice addition in this deck. A lot of the Venomoth Froslass decks I've seen and played before didn't play Munkidori, but I think Munkidori makes a lot of sense in the deck. You get to heal around Dragapult, and you also get to get an extra bit of damage on the board because you can obviously self-inflict your Munkidori with Froslass. And yeah, overall, it's a pretty strong anti-meta deck. It's a pretty fun deck to play. It's fun to play, not fun to play against. But if you want to have some fun on the ladder, definitely give this deck a try because it does beat a lot of the decks in the format by confusing them and item locking them and putting on a ton of pressure on their board with Froslass and punishing them for overbenching. It's a pretty strong anti-meta deck right now. But I hope you enjoyed the video on the Venomoth Froslass deck. If you did, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 67,000 subscribers. Thank you all once again for all the support on the content as always. Check out the sponsors down below, TC Evolutions and Card Caravan. If you get anything over there, use code LDF. And check out my second channel if you want to get some extra content from me. I'll be in Louisville this weekend, and I've done some Louisville content over on the second channel. Just did a tier list video, so definitely check that out down below if you haven't already. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you on another video very soon. Bye-bye.